to get better, to move on in life, a person with borderline personality disorder should always, I think, have a surrounding, a setting, a social setting that is beneficial to them. Otherwise, you're pretty screwed, in my opinion, because our issues are very much related to the social setting. Who we live with, are we in a happy relationship or not, and so on. If these things fail, then no therapy in the world can probably fix us. In my case, I had I don't know how to put it, a relationship that faded away and then ended and then faded back again, and then about 3 months ago we decided to not see each other anymore, because each time we met, we tend to not be able to not fall back into the things adults do. Let me put it that way. And this would be okay if it wasn't for the simple fact that she is also my favorite person. And I'm not able to just have a physical relationship with her. There is too much feelings from my side, and I think there are from her side as well. We've discussed it. We talk on the phone, but we don't meet. That is the thing we have. So there's a strange feeling now of loss in my life, where it kind of feels like, I don't know, that I'm a sailor out on the seas, and I will be away for several years. That's the kind of strange feeling I have now in my relationship or feelings towards her. It's kind of feeling of sorrow, a person lost to me, and it's ever present there. And to feel better, of course, I've decided to try to move on. And one way of moving on is open myself to the possibility, both actively and passively, for another relationship. I've tried, and here's the sad part, I've tried the active approach a couple of times and gone on dates and so on, but I'm not there. I'm not open for it emotionally. I am intellectually, and I am finding other people attractive, but I've also noticed that I do comparisons subconsciously with my ex all the time. And if I'm going to find someone, they need to check all those boxes I have that she checked, and then some. It is just the way it is. I'm unable to find a person less attractive than her attractive. They are, for me, completely uninteresting. So, in all the ways we don't match or didn't match together, I've noticed that I need a hell of a lot of physical attraction to even consider another person. And that, ladies and gentlemen, that limits the choice vastly, because my ex is very good looking, very attractive. She's very young for her age, appearance-wise. She doesn't look like a 48-year-old, despite being so. And that is, of course, hard to find, because I can't force myself. I can't force myself to be attracted to someone else. I have struggled with this in the past, with being attracted physically to exes before her, and I kind of always spot things I don't like about them physically. I am probably very superficial in those kinds of ways. So I'm very picky of what I like in a person physically, making my choice on a dating app very, very scarce at my age. I'm just simply not attracted to a lot of middle-aged women because I feel that they look like old ladies, and I'm not attracted to it. There are very good exceptions to this, people that look their age and still are very attractive without any superficial things going on. I hate people, well, not people, I hate when people do plastic surgery and things like that. It looks ridiculous. I'm talking about natural beauty for me to be attracted. And I've always wondered about this and how difficult it is for me to be attracted. And here's the thing also. I've been in a relationship before where I had very limited physical attraction to my partner. And we were perfect together in many other ways. Good friends, soulmates, and everything. Excellent. But if you don't have the physical attraction, you're missing something. And that is what I found in the ex I talked about in the beginning of this video. She gave me a lot of physical attraction, and we were very compatible in that way. And that is a gap I now need to fill. There's no other way to put it. I've been on dates with people who are very nice, very personal. The personality in many ways was there, but I felt no attraction. None. And without attraction, I know that it is hopeless. So my current state is I am single and I am looking for this unicorn. A unicorn that is both a soulmate in some ways and a person very attractive, and someone who can make me not think about my ex anymore because of my borderline. This is a struggle. This is a ridiculous struggle. Good luck with that. And the obvious choice is, hey, well, you should at least try to get over your ex. Yeah, well, I'm not moving on. I am not moving on that department. And I'm pretty sure if I'm single and we meet in a year's time or so on, I will still be attracted to her because she is attractive. I'm pretty sure I will be attracted to her even if I'm not single. Because I am a firm believer that there are persons out there that you are always susceptible to or weak, that are your weakness when it comes to attraction. I've known other women in the past that I always felt very attractive to, but in all other ways, they were extremely unsuitable for me to become a partner with. But they attracted me. It's that kind of strange spark that some people have in their eyes, that glimmer. And I'm very susceptible to that. And so, for me to move on, I need someone to really replace that with my ex. Someone to basically extinguish that flame. They're always going to ignite otherwise. Someone that is in all kinds of ways better than she was at the things she was great at. Because otherwise I will always think about and compare, but at least subconsciously, my future partner with her. And I'm not seeing any change. I mean, the first time we started our journey of ending was almost it was 1.5 years ago. And then we had this slow breakup phase. So, yeah. Where am I going with this? I miss having a person in my life. I am a very sociable person. I need a partner in my life. I know that several borderline people feel the same. They need someone in their life. Despite me being introverted and not having to socialize with a lot of friends and so on, I need this in my life. I need a partner. Someone to share in the everyday things, and to be a soulmate and a good friend, but also a person I'm physically attracted to. And yeah, I know that I would heal tremendously if this person showed up in my life. And that's the thing. I've stopped looking actively on dating apps because there's no point. I go in on them and I look at profiles and I'm just looking for problems with them, looking for things I don't like about them, looking for excuses to swipe them away. And that is a bad sign. But it is a choice I made also because of the very reason that I've been on dates and they were pointless. It's a very non-existent attraction going on, then there is no point. You go on a date, hey, look at all these. Moving south. There's no point of going on a date if there's no attraction. I've learned that now the hard way, several dates later. There's no point. You can chat with a person and there's all kinds of things you have in common and things are great, but if not that sexual tension going on, if there is none of that, then there is nothing going on. There's zero going on, for me at least. I'm not looking for a friend. I'm looking for a partner. A partner that is a friend, of course, and all those things, because you need that to make it work in the long run. But I need the physical attraction. I need it to get over my ex completely. That is a sad truth that I am fully aware of. And yeah, I think I'm going to remain single for a very long time because of this. And I don't think it will change. It will just be a matter of numbers. It will take a very long time for me to find someone for various reasons. I'm picky. I might not be the best choice myself, to say the least. And there's the simple fact I'm not actively looking as much as I probably should. I'm more in the field of just hoping someone drops out of the sky and just kidnaps me. I'm hoping this happens because that it will be the most effective way. Because I don't think I am very susceptible to people from dating apps. I'm probably missing out on a lot of great people there, people that just simply don't have a good profile. But if I met them, well, then the spark will be there. Yeah. These things are complicated, and they shouldn't be. They should be easy, but they aren't. And having borderline and having issues where an ex still haunts my feelings, and an ex is still the standard to where other women must be equal to or better than, that is making things difficult, for sure. Well, this was a self-pity post, as most of my videos here are. But it is, I think, reasonable to explain how what actually is a lot of my everyday thoughts evolve around. And it is this. It is what will happen with me in the future. Will I find someone? Will I be able to move on from my ex? Or will she always be this thing and I will be this unhappy person remaining single with a broken heart for the rest of my life? Because there's a great part of me that thinks that, yeah, that could very well happen. And yeah, I'm not going to change. I'm not going to find someone for the sake of finding someone, because that won't work. I need something to be very genuine to replace this. It needs to be 10 out of 10 in every kind of way. So, yeah. And here they come again. Is it springtime already? Nope. Awesome sight. All right, this is the Borderline Man signing off.